Let me introduce you to a friend called Tim. This is just an alias, yeah? Yeah, and Tim took on a client that was willing to pay him money. Yeah, Tim was a relatively new coach, and which led to one of the most stressful time in his life. Yeah, 1 a.m. phone calls, blamed Tim for every mistake he made. Yeah, the client never really get much of his work done. Yeah, they threatened to sue Tim as well. They threatened to ruin his reputation. Yeah. This client lacked integrity, he lied, and he was overly aggressive. And finally, one day, while sitting at his kitchen table.
Hi there, Adrian here, and this is a video from a Zoom session that we do. We do these Zoom sessions every Sunday, and we take questions and answers from the audience, some of our students, some of our members. We never know what questions are coming up, so I'm always excited to do these sessions, and I hope to see you at one of them. Make sure you hit the subscribe button below and check out the other playlists that we have. Thank you, enjoy.
Then you start building your website, you start creating funnels, designing logos, and you start sharing on social media, yeah? Yeah, you start putting everything together. Then you go to work, yeah? And then you wait, you wait, you wait. And then you start to wonder what's going on, yeah? Isn't he cute? Like you wonder what's happening, what's happening? Then you start to get a bit frustrated. Like why ain't anybody engaging? Why aren't they buying? Like what's going on? Yeah. Let me know if you ever been here. But you're not a quitter. You're an entrepreneur, and entrepreneurs find solutions, right? Yeah. So you change your website, change your funnel, your logo, and you continue going back to work. Start changing, making adjustments. Yeah, maybe there's something that I didn't do that I need to do. And then you wait. Wait. Still no one bites. Yeah, crickets. Then you get frustrated and you want to destroy everything. Yeah, when it's your cell phone, your desk. Yeah. But the thing is, there is a better way. Yeah? And this is why you're here. I'm about to teach you this better way. Yeah, and it starts with your dream client. Yeah, and it's something that has been quite overlooked. Yeah, over the last 3 or 4 months, so I've been engaging with a lot of different coaches, and I've been hearing something that has been recurring, and I want to share that with you tonight. Yeah? But before I go there, I want you to know that a bad client is worse than no client at all. And maybe someone needs to hear that. A bad client is worse than no client at all. Now, at the end of the day, what I and I believe you as well want to be is to be able to be your own boss. Yeah, to have the freedom to spend time with your family, and you want to help them when they're in need. Yeah, at the end of the day. Yeah. Let me introduce you to a friend called Tim. This is just an alias. Yeah, yeah, and Tim took on a client that was willing to pay him money. Yeah, Tim was a relatively new coach, and which led to one of the most stressful time in his life. Yeah, 1 a.m. phone calls, blamed Tim for every mistake he made. Yeah, the client never really get much of his work done. Yeah, they threatened to sue Tim as well. They threatened to ruin his reputation. Yeah. This client lacked integrity, he lied, and he was overly aggressive. And finally, one day, while sitting at his kitchen table. Now, you don't just want more clients. You want committed, aligned, and coachable. Yeah. Keyword committed. Another keyword aligned, coachable client. Yeah. When a client is committed, they show up and they get the work done. When they're aligned, yeah, there's symmetry between the relationship that you're creating. And when they're coachable, they understand that what they're going through is a process of change. Okay? So how do you create these conditions for success? And now that's the big question. The question is, my client must. You must have a my client must statement. And what is this? Let me show you an example. Now, when it comes to me and my coaching practice, my clients must be collaborative, kind, graceful, and ambitious. And my clients must value my work and they must be willing to pay. Yeah, my clients must have world-class work ethic and have a desire to create a world-class lifestyle. My clients must be focused on making a meaning. Yeah. So if my potential client that I engage with doesn't check these boxes, then I have a good idea, a good feeling that they may not necessarily be a great fit. Yeah, maybe some of you may be thinking, but Deano, I want to help everyone. Yeah, who's been like this before? I've been here before, yeah. Yeah. But even the people who pill it are not at all. What about the people who doesn't value your work and who are always asking for this stuff? What about the negative Nancy's? Those people who are always negative all the time. There are people who doesn't really value other people's well-being. What about people who you can't even help? Yeah, there'll be sometime you'll have a client that you can't even help. What about those people? Now, the idea of having a my client must statement is that this process would help you create boundaries, set an expectation, and reduce stress and headache of working with a bad client. Because if you're not explicitly created your own boundaries, then client won't respect them. Okay. So what I want you to do, yeah, I want you in the next 60 minutes is to write down what are the qualities, the traits, or the characteristics that would bring out the best in you. And how I want you to do this, I want you to start it with my client must, ... Yeah, whatever that is for you. Okay. So using the same model that I've just shared, my client must think about what are your qualities, traits, or characteristics that brings out the best in you. Yeah, so first we want to focus on self, because when you focus on self, this will give you an idea of a person or a client that would match those.
Boom! You made it here! Good on you. Make sure you click the subscribe button below and check out the playlist at the end. If you'd like to come along to our Sunday sessions where we host a live, free Q&A for our students and members, you're welcome. I'll see you there.